Let's paint this dog breed, but not with regular color pencils. Instead, we'll use color pencils that I received from a restaurant. I still remember always receiving a set of color pencils and a big piece of paper to color at a restaurant when I was 5 years old. Spoiler alert, they break easily. Can I paint a realistic dog portrait using these restaurant color pencils? So let's put them to the test. The challenge is on. This is day 33 of painting every dog breed in the world. After applying a couple of layers onto the paper, I already realized that I'm running into the first problem. Lack of pigment. Mixing colors is almost impossible, and this is how dark I can go, for now. I got so frustrated that I considered giving up, but at the same time I didn't really want to abandon this project. So I used water to see whether they're water soluble, and luckily they are. So I got some water and tested them first without water and then with water to see the direct difference. To mix the colors, I decided to apply the wet pencils right on top of each other rather than using a brush. Using the black color with water made such a huge difference. I just added a few more dry layers using color theory. I added blue to the darker areas because it's the complementary color of orange-brown. Let's return to the wet black pencil. It's kind of funny that I always have to dip the pencil into the water to make a few strokes and repeating this process over and over again. I'm seriously so relieved that this works. The eyes look a bit messy for now, but we will fix them later on. I often prefer adding the darkest layer first to see a direct contrast with the white or the lightest tones. Let's first add the yellow layer, which is going to be the base layer of the fur. And when it dries, I'll add the red layer to create an orange tone, and this way the paper doesn't rip. It's always important to make the strokes in the same direction as the fur, even if you're coloring a bigger portion of the coat. That way, the dog painting will look more realistic. Blue is next for the more darker areas. It also acts as a good transition from the orange-brown, which in this case are the midtones, to the dark black tones. I'm so glad I stuck with this project because it really showed me how important pigment in pencils really is. And then I kept switching between black, red, and blue to darken up and polish some areas. Adding another layer of black towards the end is so satisfying. This darkens up the darkest parts even more, and it's like the last sprint towards the finish line. Adding the last strokes, and we made it! This is the final reveal of a Beagle dog portrait using colored pencils from a restaurant. Thank you for watching.